Hello and welcome to Bakerstreet.coasters, where today we are here at the Alton Towers Resort. Now if you see behind me, this does not look busy at all. Now it is their second week of Scarefest, but also we have had a huge storm named Storm Amy, so that is not cool. So I'm going to check out what has changed within the park, as my last review was not very good and I went on the first day of Scarefest. Yeah, we're going to check out Burial Grounds today because I know someone is on it. And yeah, it's going to be very, very cool. I'm also here next week as well, so I am here 3 times in a row. But I cannot wait to explore the park. I really hope stuff has improved. The ride availability last week was amazing. However, that only because the weather was good. Today I'm expecting weather and ride availability to be a little bit uneasy because of the weather. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to subscribe. Smile always. In terms of theming down here on Tower Street, it doesn't look like they've changed anything from last week. But to be fair, I'm not really expecting Alton Towers 2. I'm more basing it on their actors today. Because it's raining, right? People have paid the exact same price as what they would have paid last week. And what happened last year when it was raining was that the majority of the not last year, the year before, was that the majority of the actors was not out because it was raining. So I'm going to base it on the fact that if they can actually put their act together and put their actors out, even though it is raining. I mean, I guess torrential rain's not good, but at the same time, like I said, people pay money to go here for the entertainment, for the scares, and if they can't deliver that, Alton Towers is in a shocking state. One of the things I have not shown you guys this videos or this Scarefest is the stage which they have chose. Now the stage is currently here in the courtyard, and they've also got the metal tin cans as I showed you guys last time, where basically they used to be down at X sector where submission used to be. And it looks okay. I mean, to be fair, you've got the LED lights there, which are changeable. You've got the LED boards in the back. I don't know if they had this last year. I don't think they did because it looks like different stage. But it's really nice. Actually, no, it probably was the one from last year. But it looks really nice, and we've actually got an undercover seating area as well. So that means even if it does rain, like today, you can still come in here and watch entertainment underneath shelter, and you don't have to worry about getting wet. Whereas as before, as we know, Alton Towers had it on the field at the front and there was no shelter whatsoever, and they had to hire out to have a shelter, and it was pretty annoying. So the fact that we have it here and also undercover shelter and plenty of seating is brilliant. The last time I had to use this queue, or had to queue in this queue for the Wicker Man, was opening day of the Wicker Man, so 2018 opening day, and that was so good, I can't lie, because the atmosphere was buzzing for this roller coaster. This is the extended queue where they basically keep you before they actually open the main queue. I am at 9:44. Burial Grounds is also over there, but yes, 9:44 I am here, so I've got 16 minutes till the park actually opens. But yeah, I'm just going to wait in the queue here and then hopefully go into the Wicker Man, ride that, and then I'll give you the rest of the updates around the park. I just had a ride there on the Wicker Man. However, I got to the front of the station, just before the pre-show bit, and the first thing I was witnessed with, the Wicker Man has ceased operation, whilst Spinball Wizard and Nemesis Reborn were open. That is atrocious. I'm sorry. How is Spinball Wizard allowed to be open even though it's got barely any trees around it compared to a ride which is pretty much down to earth? That is atrocious. I do not agree with it whatsoever. I mean, yes, okay, there's probably some rational explanation, in terms of the weather, but even if it is weather, how's Rita, Spinball Wizard and Nemesis Reborn all open, but the Wicker Man isn't? Something's not right there. The sensors have clearly got too powerful, or too, they're too sensitive for this sort of stuff, I'm guessing. Because you know what? It rode extremely well when they ceased operation, so I don't understand why they close it. It's really annoying. I mean, if it's really big winds, like now, fair enough, but it wasn't when, at the time I got to the station. And yet again, I mentioned this last time, but they have the prop stats. Now, I would much prefer this to be something like okay, yeah, we've got static theming, but I would really prefer like animatronics or even like a face on this thing, you know. They seem to do it in Legoland Shanghai, whereas if you go into the hotel, you get this AI sort of thing indoors. I mean, yeah, okay, it's indoors, but it'd be really nice to see like some sort of like, you know, them talking or something. That would be really nice. Every time someone walks past or something. I don't know. I know that would get really annoying, but it'd be really nice to see something like that. So now I'm going to head up to Nemesis because it seems like all this area of the park is pretty much closed, which is, like I said, really bad. Because yes, okay, I get the weather and everything, but it's just not what it is, you know. How is it fair that other rides, including places like Orlando, have some really bad tornadoes but still operate their rides in the majority of the time? I don't get it. Also, the Casa Ultimana is closed again at 11 AM. What? What is going on? They're saying in the queue line that if they can't operate a ride, go and prioritise somewhere else. So, for example, if they can't open the Wicker Man, they should go and prioritise opening the Casa Ultimana, for example. Because it's not fair that people pay their price to come here into the park to then be able to get turned away by all these rides not being open. What? I don't get it. It's not fair. They're money-making scams. Merlin are huge money-making scams. I am very sorry to put it out there, but they just are. It's like they don't have the Phalanx team back down here at Alton Towers. I thought they would have done it by now, but apparently not. You know, it is pretty bad in the fact that, like, you come into an area. Some people say that you don't need actors to basically tell a storyline because, you know, it kind of brings away the fact that the story or the theming of this area is any good. But, you know, it's really annoying when you don't have actors because I love the entertainment. Because for the people who don't go on the rides, you know, they expect to get entertainment elsewhere. And the fact that they've just binned off all their entertainment scheme and put in a hired entertainment team, like a private entertainment team, is just a pretty concerning thing. Yes, anyways, we're going to go at Nemesis, which is on a 20-minute queue. Oh, I don't think the you know, the claws are working this time. I could be wrong, but I don't think they are. Oh God, it's up on my screen. It's raining, that's why, guys. I love what they've done with the theming of Nemesis. I love it with a passion. So I just had a ride there on Nemesis Reborn. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but Nemesis was amazing. In the rain as well, it's a little bit, you know, uncomfortable. But they do say if the weather, I don't know, they say something about the weather and they go, oh, the weather is really bad at the moment. Your ride on Nemesis will be uncomfortable, something like that. But you know, it was very good. I loved it. Top one roller coaster still, I can't lie. And it's really good in the fact that we still have it open in high winds and rain. I don't know what I'm going to go on next. It varies on the queue times and what's open. I haven't seen yet, but I've literally just got Nemesis. But yeah, brilliant roller coaster. Everything seems to be open except for the Smiler and Spinball Wizard. I'm not quite sure why that is. But I am going to the Casa Ultimana. I mean, to be fair, I've been here enough times to know that, you know, how rides operate and everything. And quite apparently they're very shocking. But I just want to give you a little flashback. Now, I've done this quite a few times, but I want to give you a little flashback to what used to be here in the area of Forbidden Valley. Now, this here used to be the Blade. You should have pirate ship. Now, many of you guys didn't actually realise they removed it. And to be fair, we thought we were going to have some sort of like farewell to this ride because it's been there for like 40 years or something. But apparently not. They just removed it very silently and announced this following season that the Blaze was removed. I'm not quite sure why that was, but you know, it's pretty annoying. it would be really nice to have a flat ride, like 3 flat rides in this area, including the System Tower, of course. But you know, that's clearly not happened. Also, it looks like, well, those lights lasted long, didn't they? Oh my god. What a waste of money that was. First Alton Manor opened in 2023 and I was here on the opening. And it was a delayed opening, of course it was, because Alton Towers like doing that. Now, Castle Alton Manor is basically themed around Emily Alton, and basically she possesses you to be in her doll's house. So yeah, basically you randomly start. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys actually. I mean, for the ones who don't know, it's basically just around a doll's house, and her parents vanish on the 31st of December 1891. And it leaves just Emily in the house, well, apparently, yeah. But yeah, the way they've layered this out used to be amazing. Like, it's just amazing. I love how it's not an interactive dark ride like Jewel was, which is like the predecessor to this ride. And you know what? It's just amazing to see that we have a really good and themed dark ride within the UK. I just came out of the Castle Alton Manor. Everything seems to be working, which is amazing to see because we know we've had technical difficulties in the past. But yeah, such an amazing dark ride, one of the best in the UK, however some people beg to differ. I just feel like it's very good. It feels very much like Disney in the case of, like, you know, Haunted Mansion, and then you've got this here, in Castle Alton Manor, which is very much influenced, as you can tell. But this ride is brilliant. I just love it. Now I'm going to check the queue times and see when things are open, things aren't open, you know. And I will report back to you on that. I will also be doing Burial Grounds later on because I have a friend who is in it and he's been begging me to go in it, so I will see that. I will give my full honest opinion as always, because that's what I do. I don't, you know, come along and go, this place is amazing, guys, because you know it's not the dream which Alton Towers had, unfortunately. You know, it's gone down a different pathway, which is pretty annoying. But yeah, it's Towers, you know, the biggest theme park in the UK. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I was just saying, within, like, you know, the theming they put on the park, it doesn't really look like, you know, it doesn't really look like extreme expensive theming. It looks like stuff that's just put there at cheap cost. And it's like everyone walks past it, not really many people look. It would be so much better if people actually looked at it and, you know, admired it, but I don't think that is that type of theming. The type of theme for the theme they've got round is, like, really tacky. I don't get why, but I would much prefer them to do a much better job in their theming. Like, you know, spend their theming money on much better things than the Freaky Friends or whatever it is. Like, you know, could have had actors in the park, but no, they've clearly cut their budget and put this rubbish theming. I mean, it looks fine, but then when you actually look into it, the detailings of it, I guess they're supporting, like, curators and everything, which I totally agree with, but I mean, in terms of how they actually look up close, it's, I don't know, not the greatest. It does look very tacky if you ask me. So I bought the large double XL meal, which came to £16.50, but with Merlin discount, I got £13.25, and that comes with chips, this huge burger, and Fanta. The service there at Burger Kitchen was so much better than the opening day of Scarefest. Opening day of Scarefest, there was only one person behind the counter, and it was atrocious. So, you know, that's really good. Although it was one person, I'm pretty sure they had more later on, but yeah, I complimented on that. Another win. Anyway, so we're going in Gangster Granny the Ride, the world of David Williams. This area is still a dead area. I'm telling you right now, it's dead area. There's absolutely nobody here. People say this area gets packed. Yet to see that, guys. It's freezing as well, so I thought I might go on Gangster Granny the Ride, of course. I mean, this isn't a normal option which I would go on, of course, but I'm going on it because it's cold. And I'm not really bothered to wait in a queue for so long when I can just come back anytime I want. Now, to an extent, Gangster Granny the Ride is just dead to me. It's so dead in the fact that there's barely anyone there, and the ride just features, like, cardboard cutouts. Now I guess it's meant to be like a book sort of thing, but you can see all the animatronics and everything. It's really annoying. Actually, no, there's barely any animatronics. It's just screen projectiles and cardboard cutouts. That's basically what it is. Now I don't know if this is new or not. Now I don't remember coming down here when I was here last week. But there are lights all here. Now that looks really good. I actually don't know. I couldn't tell you if they're new or not. But that is really, really good because, you know, when we actually see it at night, it will shine up in the lights and everything. I cannot wait to see this park at night tonight. And then next week I'm also doing the scare mazes, so I cannot wait for that. But I was here last week, and like I said, ride availability was a lot better. But you know, that is because, and I'm not going to really quote on the ride availability side of things because, you know, it has been a storm and everything. And you know, it's really bad in terms of trying to get every ride open because the storms allow that, wind speeds. But I do quote on the fact that at least get the rides open within reason, because, you know, if you haven't got a reason for the fact the Wicker Man is closed but Spinball Wiz is open, it's very bad. It's very bad. Anyways, I'm going to head over to the Dark Forest now to do 13 and Rita as it stopped raining. Fingers crossed. Change of plan. I am going to go on 13 the single rider because I don't believe it's fair in the fact that Rita is on 60 minutes, of course. So 35 minutes for 13, not bad. I mean, when I say it's not fair, I mean in the fact that the majority of the rides aren't open. And when it comes to this sort of thing, you know, the rides which are open are going to get really busy, so I just thought I might go on 13, do single rider, and hopefully get that out of the way with. Okay, so I just did Hex the Legend of the Tower, absolutely amazing, as per always. I mean, it's not the best dark ride, third best dark ride in the UK, of course, and I can tell you now, it's just good, I love it. Now I'm going to see if the Smile is open. I haven't checked the app at all, but I'm just going to wander around the park and see what else I can find which has changed, because that's exactly why I'm here doing this vlog. I mean, I'm not just here to go, oh, this one, I went this one, I went this one. No, that's not exactly. Also, guys, if you do like what I do, please remember to subscribe. I do try and push it, well, I don't push it as much. But, you know, it's more my theme park TikToks, which, you know, I try and push as much as possible. Oh, I love the stunning towers behind me. It's always brilliant to see that they are there. I mean, there's not much which happens with the towers within the park, but I guess they have to upkeep it. But they have got their ghost tours, which is like you go around the gardens, you go around the castle tower. You go in the tower and you basically can you know, explore the ghostly stories of Alton Towers. After God knows how many times these two rides in X Factor have been testing, they have finally got them open, which is brilliant. I mean, I still don't agree with the fact that they've just been testing it. Out of all those times that we've tested it, I get in the fact that if it stops at the top of the lift hill, it's not safe for people to get off. I get that, but at the same time, the wind isn't even that bad, like not as bad as what it's been in the past. I've seen worse wind speeds on at Alton Towers, and the rides are still operated fine. Could not tell you, it's just really annoying. So guys, I'm now in the single rider queue for Oblivion, and I cannot wait to get on it. I'm just really shocked in the fact that they can't operate this part. The fastest ride in the park is Oblivion, they can't operate it. All it does is go up, goes around, and then plunges into a ditch at 110 kilometers an hour, which is like 70 miles per hour. So confused. So it doesn't look like Oblivion's going to be back open anytime sooner because of harsh winds in X Sector, apparently. Looking forward to how the harsh winds are. Okay, fine. Looks like Oblivion will not be opening anytime sooner. They've basically gone and put their harnesses on and gone up the lift hill. All greatness for that, isn't it? But yeah, but somehow the Smile is open, but the fastest ride in the park isn't. The resemblance there. Wow, brilliant. something just isn't right, is it? Like, some things they just can never, ever, ever get right. This used to be pink at one point. I don't get why it's orange now. I mean, it's better now it's orange, but I never understand why it's not pink. It's always been pink. I mean, to be fair, this one isn't as bad. I like this one. Obviously, you've got like, a car at the front here, and then you've got like Patch. I love Patch. Patch is so cute. But I mean, like, the attention to detail goes a little bit off for some strange reason. Don't ask me why, but I just feel like it does. I mean, attention to detail to this car is brilliant. Like, look, it's painted up really well. You can look like it's got like an open space there. It looks like a very drivable thing. I don't know if they actually have drove this round before, unless it's something to do with. Actually, this does look very familiar to me. I don't know where that car's from, but that's definitely a reused car from somewhere. Looking at the gardens here, apparently they're closed, so apparently you can't get through to the gardens. But I don't know, this Scarefest this year is very, very dull. I mean, the atmosphere is so flat. Where are the actors? Where's, like, it really frustrates me. Why can't they put money into investing stuff? Like, bro, they rob people. They rob people to give us some stupid rubbish. Like, this time last year, the gardens were lit up so well and nicely, and now I can't see a single light in sight. I could be wrong in that, but I don't think I didn't see it, which is really bad. Where's the panel gone for the Curse Alton Manor? It's gone. What? What is this? Oh my god. So I just came out of the Curse Alton Manor, and apparently there was people trying to stand up, there were people with their phones out, and it also interrupted. Now I said to the person on the door that this was the most reliable ride in the park, and then it closed. I shouldn't have drinks that at all. But you know, it's still a good ride. I love it with passion. I'm definitely going to go back on. We just did Compound, and we also went to Nemesis again. Compound was good. However, you know, it was kind of strange because, you know, you'd walk through it and you see me. Yeah. You can see me. Oh my god. Yeah, it was kind of strange because it was like you walk through it, and I've done it last year, so you know I knew kind of what to expect. But it was really, really good. I mean, in terms of like the lighting and everything, though, it could be a little bit dimmed down. It very much reminded me of that of Daz Black Don't Panic last year. Toxicator literally has no queue whatsoever. Time to go on. Time to submit to the spin. Now, Toxicator opened this year, and it's one of those things. It's either it's a really good ride, and then on the other side it's like, I mean, when it's not with the water, Jesus Christ, the water's good, but I guess you don't want it in this weather. So you know, it's still a really good ride. Best that ride in Terror for a fact. So we are going on Nemesis of Terror now, but Compound is really, really good. I'm doing that next week as well, along with the other scare mazes. But I still think, and I don't really care what people say, I still think that there should be themed out, or at least actors around and roaming the park. I haven't seen any this time. I don't get why that is. There was some last week, but not this week. We just did the Curse at Alton Manor, and that was strange, very strange. For the sake that the first time we went round, it was good, and then the second time we went round, it was alright. I mean, on the second time we went to the Curse at Alton Manor, it was okay, but I'd say, you know, there was a lot of things missing, especially in the doll's house. The doll's house just died on us, but the rest of it was fine. Anyways, we're off to Rita now, the one I haven't done yet. So yeah, also guys, if you do like what I do, please remember to subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Like I said, I don't push it as much as I do on my TikToks. So we just did Rita, absolutely amazing. Well, no, actually, I don't like that ride. No. Rita is, it's okay, but sometimes a little bit jolty in some cars. I don't know why I start off saying, oh, it's amazing. You know I hate for Rita because, you know, it's not an SW, so it's not a secret weapon. It was just placed here just to increase the popularity and wide availability they have at the park. But you know, it's still a staple attraction to the resort. People like it, some people don't. I get some people on my TikTok lives going, Rita, 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 and I'm like, no! But yeah, you know, it's still an alright ride. I wouldn't say it's the best though. So a 45-minute queue though. So we just went on 13, absolutely a good ride. I love it, so smooth. I mean, the theming is okay, and I love the Tesla coil they have in the middle. It always goes off and always scares people in the queue line, which I think is really, really funny. So now we're going back on Gangster Granny the ride. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this, but I've got people here who've never been to, well, I haven't been to Alton Towers for quite a while. So, yeah, you know, they want to go on it. So, yeah, back to Gangster Granny we go. We just did Hex, the Legend of the Tower. Brilliant. Again, it is absolutely amazing. I loved it. I don't know what we're going to do now. Quite a bit. But the atmosphere here, like actually everywhere at Towers, is absolutely dead. They want you to go into the mazes where you have to pay to be able to witness the actors, and that's not how it should be. What it should be is, you know, you can actually go around the park and interact with actors. This is insane though. Insane. Now I don't know how much my camera is doing justice, but again, this is not, it's not it. There's no actors, it's really lame, the atmosphere's dead. What's the point? What is the point in Alton Towers? I mean, to be fair, that's sick. That's got the smiler sort of. I see what they've done with that. The lighting is basically the ride's lighting, so it's yellow and white, which is smiler. You've got orange now, which is, you know, which is Wicker Man. You've got green and white. That's brilliant if you ask me. But I still don't know. This atmosphere is so dead. Like, everyone said, oh my god, Scarefest at night, it's brilliant. And then you actually come to it, and where the hell are the actors? Where's the atmosphere? There's nothing here. It's a waste of money. It's not worth it. All the music's low. Yes, you've got lights everywhere, but that's about it. It's all about the experience. It's not really the elements, you know. It's not really what they can offer you, what they can bring to the table. It's more about lights and photography, no, more about photography and smoke effects. It really annoys me. So it's time to go to Nemesis Reborn at night. Also doing Toxicator. Now I haven't done it because when I was here for the Alton After Dark, I was on the opening day of this year. They literally had issues because, you know, Toxicator got closed and just went home after that. Also, it looks amazing. I love how the lights are everywhere. Well, mostly everywhere. I feel like they've put more lights in the aspect of the areas of the park instead of Tower Street. But again, I feel like Towers have had a huge budget cut this year in terms of what they can do, and I don't agree with it. I don't know if you guys can see me because the camera quality and, you know, it's night time. But it's really sad when it comes to the fact that it's really sad to think that Alton Towers has stopped all their events this year to save for this big one, and then, you know what, they don't even bother putting money or effort into it. It's dead. It is dead. All spooky down here at Forbidden Valley Pass. I mean, to be fair, I don't know why, but I think the Curse of Alton is closed because there's no lights on. Oh. Not I know, guys. Yeah, they're the guys I'm with. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why that is. But it's pretty sad. Not good. Yeah, I know. Very not good. This is insane down here. Cannot wait to see Nemesis at the night. I've never seen it at night. I mean, I have once. That's about it, really. But this is the best area of the whole park. Might be joking. Dun 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 dun. We just rode Nemesis Reborn and Toxicator in the dark. That has to be some of the best night rides I have ever done. I'm not even joking. They are so good. Anyways, we're now off to the other side of the park to check that out. But this has to be the best area of the park. I'm sorry. The lighting is immaculate, but like I said, actors. Yes. Hello.
We need actors.
Yes, we need actors.
We need fucking actors.
We do.
Well, what are we doing now?
Language. Thank you. But yes, we do need actors because without them, like, what the hell's happening, guys? We are in Dark Hollow. I don't know, I haven't been in here before. Yeah, come on, Ben, come on!
I might do a cheeky elbow. You're not gonna
Oh, God.
Kai, it's alright.
It's a 13 woman! I'm pretty sure. I've lost her. What the hell? Okay, that's actually scary. What the hell?
I don't care about it. You got the fuck is that? You got what the fuck is that?
Oh.
Hello. No, I don't like him, you know.
It's also like Slappy from Goosebumps. Oh my god, it's an actual person. Oh guys, I got this.
This is dodgy, ain't it?
Oh my god.
Come on. Oh, he seems to be bigger, bro.
Is that an actual human? Oh Jesus, guys. There is no way, bro.
You can't just tell him to fuck off. Hey, what the fuck's going on?
What the hell? What?
Holding up. She's getting changed.
Thomas!
Oh,
Oh, Jesus! Oh! What? Oh boy! Oh! I'm about to go on 13, but I would have thought that the lighting here would have been green and not white. Like, it kind of puts off the vibe of 13. I'm not quite sure why, but you know, I just would have thought green lighting in the queue line so much better than white lighting. Now down here at the walkthrough of the Heritage, I don't know what it's called, the Towers walkthrough thing, we used to have we used to have the attic down there. We no longer have the attic. We also have the sanctuary down there and other things like the basement. I don't know how much my face the camera's picking up, but I can't wait to go to burial grounds, guys. Oh, this is going to be insane. So we just said we're Rita, tell it for a fact, really bumpy. My head kept bumping against the seat and the restraint, which I think is really sad. Anyways, we are off to burial grounds. This is a free scare zone, just like yeah, that's fine. Dark Hollow and Burial Grounds are two free scare zones which you can enter. Now I cannot wait to go into Burial Grounds because I know so many people in that attraction. But it's going to be brilliant. I can't wait. And it's down by Wickerman. So we are going to go there now.
Right, this is not a maze.
Let's go. Time to go into Burial Grounds. Come on guys, let's do this.
Is this a maze? Yeah.
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Everyone like and subscribe now.
Yes, like and subscribe guys, we'll follow. No, we're going to watch these guys actually get scared silly, that's pretty funny. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go, let's do this guys. I don't know how much my camera's doing justice. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Feed the flames! Feed the flames, really? Oh wow!
What the fuck did I do, you cunt?
Oh my god. Left or right? Left or right?
Oh, hello.
Right or left? Oh, okay, we've gone this way. Oh, okay. What the? Jesus Christ! What?
What is she looking up to me for?
This is unbelievable stuff, I swear.
This is aim assist.
Yeah, aim assist for sure, bro. Hello.
Pathetic!
Yeah, whatever.
You're not very nice, are you?
Yeah, no, she's not. She's definitely not nice.
That's not very nice.
No.
Bro, I told her she wasn't very nice. She's ready to break my skull. What do you mean? Right, what have I got to expect here?
We got this.
She attacked me again.
Oh my god. Oh my god. She's just there. Oh guys. Oh my god. I can't actually see. Here I am. Oh my god. This is pretty sick. What the hell? What is happening?
What are you looking
What is happening?
That's it.
To be fair, I've just done burial grounds again with my mates, and we also did Wickerman. Now my mate's gone home, but I am going to go through burial grounds again and take some pictures because that'd be quite nice. And then I'll be heading home in my little Uber because I can't drive, as you guys know. So yeah, anyways, it's been actually really good. However, atmosphere, dead. You cannot justify it. Prices, extortioner. Oh, yes, you've got all the lighting around, but is it really worth it? Not really. I don't know how much you guys can see of me, but it's not cool at all. I really wish Alton Towers. I just wish they did something which was good. Actors roaming the park. If it was dead people, I've literally spoken to people and they believe that if they had actors roaming the park, it would be amazing. Because you know what? It's that interaction, you don't have to go into scare mazes and pay for scare mazes. You can literally just have actors on the park. You pay for a park ticket to get in, you pay for the full experience, and that includes going and having actors around the park. I don't know how much the camera's doing justice, but we just did 13, and like I said, the choosing of colours of lights is a little bit annoying. But we live 13 in the dark, very unique. And like I said, if it goes down to the woods today, you best not go alone. It's really dark in their woods, and of course, I don't blame them. They can't really harm the environment because of the lights. We're off to Rita now, in the dark. Cannot wait for us. Okay guys, that is it from me, from the Alton Towers Resort. As you can tell, I'm back home. I didn't do this yesterday, but yeah, it was alright. It was a good day, but I tell you, there was a lot of stuff missing. Ride availability, I mean, to be fair, it's really windy today. I don't understand why all the rides are open today and they weren't yesterday. It was also windy Friday, and for some strange reason, they still can't operate them yesterday. I don't understand that at all. But I didn't see any characters around the park. I'm not quite sure why that is. Probably because I came at the wrong moment. But yet again, there should be roaming actors. Burial Grounds and Dark Hollow is amazing. Loved them with a passion. Really good scare zones. And next week, I'm doing the scare mazes. Anyways, please remember to subscribe. Smile always.